they see the club just down the road spending 100 million and you're not spending.
Of course, I understand the fans' frustration. I'm a fan more than anything. I'm a fan. Of course, I do. But I also think 97.5%, 98%, 99% of them appreciate what goes on, actually love what goes on, and are actually behind us all the way. Everyone's behind him all the way. But I think most of them know that we do every single solitary thing we can, and they also know that I am, and I've been for a long time now, looking for that man who's got that money, but it's not. Or that company.
Is the difficulty for the fans though that you say, look, we're looking to try and find an investor, we want to find the right person, absolutely, but there hasn't seemed to be anyone, and they might be the feeling from fans that I've spoken to in the tweeters is maybe the price has been set too high for you, Bill.
You know, you're always going to get rumours. You're always going to get that kind of thing in football.
Have you got a valuation of what you think the club is?
I must have sat for 3 years with good people in the main, important, some chances, of course, and we've never really spoken valuation, because there is a valuation method you can use. But what I always say is, come, look at the club, look at the books, meet the manager, and then let's try and work out a deal.
You must have an idea in your head what you think the club would be worth and what someone's going to have to pay for it.
To be honest with you, I don't. It changes every week. I know what it wouldn't be worth, and I know what it, I know the parameters, I know the kind of football clubs you look at, but no, and neither does John Woods or Robert Hull or the rest of the board. We just know we want to find the right. We're not going to give it away. Look, anyone buying a football club now, and you have to say there isn't big money out there at the moment. You will be looking at Everton and saying, okay, what can we do with Everton? And you'll naturally look at Chelsea and Manchester City, because they're the teams that have bought into football in a major way. And you look at, I think, you'll look at how much it's cost them. Then you'll look at other clubs and you'll think, well, we have to get Everton into the Champions League. That's what you have to do. How much will it cost? And that's a lot of money. Because, we get into Europe semi-regularly. So you'd have to be looking and saying, what is the investment?
So at least 100 million.
I would have thought more, but we're not talking about the shares. I would have thought, you've got to be look. You don't want another Bill Kenwright. You don't want someone there who'll give you every penny he's got, but he hasn't got enough. So you've got to get someone on the next level, if you want to take David and the club to where it's got to be. And so you're looking, I'm afraid, at a new ground. We love Goodison, don't we?
We do.
We just love it but we need more space, more areas, and you've got to get rid of the overdraft, because the overdraft guarantees we lose money every year because you're paying big bucks for an overdraft, and you've got to give the manager support. That's before you look at the shares. So that's a large amount of money. You don't just want someone coming in, like I did, 13 years ago, and saying, hey, come on, this club's in trouble, let's take it one step further.
On the issue of new ground, Jamie Lee, I said, I'm a Liverpool fan,